Welcome back to another Basement Boys podcast. I'm Alex,
I'm Nick.
and today we're missing AJ. He had to do stuff with his family. It's Easter. It's understandable. So, we're going to be talking about some conspiracy theories and aliens. So, Nick, do you think that aliens exist?
Okay, so there's a small possibility they do exist. But I don't think they exist. There's probably bacteria that would maybe one day like evolve or something. Like it could evolve into like something that walks on two legs or something like that. I don't know, but
You think
definitely
bacteria is going to evolve?
something could evolve in space, dude. You don't know what's out there. Yeah, the universe. You don't know what's out there. There's a bunch of stuff we probably don't know that
Space is
is
out
like
there.
that. Oh my god, that was off. Okay, but I mean like there's stuff we haven't discovered yet. That's probably like not that we don't know how it
So,
works.
aliens do exist.
No, I don't. I never said they
I'm
exist.
pretty sure. But the universe is huge. How could
Yeah,
there
I
be no other life other than us?
because well, has has anybody ever picked one up on like
Bro, that's lonely
a
though.
yeah, I don't think there's. I think it's just other planets and stuff.
Uh,
And like,
but on those there are plenty of planets that can support life.
which planets can support life right now? I know Mars is should be able to
No,
soon.
Mars definitely can't.
Mars, they're saying it's going to.
But we're gonna like support our own life there. There's no water. The closest like natural occurring uh like life supporting, I think it's like Centurion B or something. I don't remember.
We'll be living on a gas planet soon,
It's a long Elon
or we'll
take us
just be
there.
living on the little rocks, orbiting around Saturn.
Those are called moons, you know.
I thought they were rocks.
You mean
No,
rocks orbiting around a planet? You know what we call those?
you know the ring around
Moons.
Saturn.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I think aliens are out there. They've got to be.
I feel like it's just. Are you talking about aliens as in a bacteria or like
No,
a
I mean like
two-legged?
an intelligent life form, like a
Yeah.
conscious intelligent life. It has to be out there somewhere, right?
And it's really big. Like I said before, there's a chance, but I don't think there is. I wouldn't be surprised if there are, but I don't think there are.
I don't know. So do you think like they've
What do you
ever
think? Have
come
you?
to Earth? Do you think aliens have ever come here?
No, because like you said, the universe is so big. It'd be really unlikely for them to find Earth.
But like, wouldn't it be cool though?
It'd be kind of sick, yeah. But um, yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen because the universe is just so darn big. They're probably never gonna find Earth.
But there are
But
some like stories of
like the little thing, like the flying saucer crash or something. I forgot what that's called.
in Reno in like Nevada or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I doubt those, but
Those don't sound
there are
fake.
like yeah, I think if any aliens came to our Earth like around this time zone, like this time
Yeah.
area, we would have known already. But I mean like there are like stories really far back in the past,
Oh, it's called the Roswell UFO incident.
yeah, of an African tribe and they like wrote about stuff like they were the first to notice that Saturn had rings. And
Mm.
they also noticed of like they noticed like a star pattern that you couldn't see with a naked eye. So they had to have like telescopes or something.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll read you the Roswell like info thing.
Yeah.
So, in May 1947, the United States Army Air Force's balloon crashed, and it wasn't in Nevada, I guess, crashed at a ranch near Roswell, New Mexico. Following wide initial interest in the crashed flying disc, the U.S. military stated that it was merely conventional weather balloon. Oh, so it's a fake.
Yeah. People
It
think
was a
they're
weather balloon.
people think they're covering it up though.
I mean, I can see why people would think that. I mean, that's a possibility.
There are also a lot of classified or somewhat classified government documents that state pilots running into UFOs. But UFOs don't necessarily mean aliens.
No,
UFOs are
I know.
just
Also,
unidentified flying
we
objects.
just we've just stereotyped like aliens flying like flying saucers and stuff, right? We have no clue what they. Also,
Represent the aliens.
you know,
More
how would we
representation.
know? It's a pretty unlikely that they end up flying like having UFOs or flying saucers because it's a pretty unlikely situation. And also, I don't think on the planet, or supposedly if they existed, from where they're from, there's enough material to build a construct like a ship or whatever to come fly to Earth. I would not think there's any other planet in
There's
this
enough
universe.
material on Earth to construct a ship.
Well, I don't think there's animals on my, or I don't think there's animals on Earth that are aliens. Excuse me.
There are no animals on Earth. You heard it here
Nope,
first.
aliens.
That's the new conspiracy theory.
Animals are fake and they're played by aliens.
Animals are government spies. The
Oh,
birds.
there's another one called the Cash Landrum incident. Is the same thing, but this one seems like a little bit more. They have more information on this one. The Cash
read it.
Landrum incident was an alleged unidentified flying object sighting from the United States in 1980, which witnesses claimed was responsible for causing health and property damage. Health damage.
Health? Yeah, what?
Yeah, uncharacteristically for such UFO reports, this resulted in civil court proceedings, and the case ended in dismissal.
That's kind of a
It was a
lame.
lot of incidents. There's one called the Phoenix Lights, the Lonnie Zamora incident, the Devlatlov, however you say that.
There's an alien incident of there was a F-89 pilot and
Yeah.
there was a military base. They spotted something moving very quickly on the radar. So they sent a
How do we not
pilot.
know that was like an American
They
in
it
space
was it
or
was
in the sky?
unidentified. What do
Was
you
it?
in the sky? It's radar.
Okay, I know, but was this like? Could you see it with your eye?
No.
Okay, well then, yeah.
Well, you probably
You
could,
sure?
but it was over.
You sure that's
Uh,
not something that
it
a
was
country sent
radar.
up to space? That you sure that's not something that someone sent up to space
No,
and is
it
like,
wasn't in space. It was in the air.
oh, that's weird.
But
Really?
they sent a pilot up there to go check it out, and they saw
Yo,
the two radar dots converge, and then one of the radar dots disappeared, and they lost all contact with the F-89 pilot.
did
And
he
then
ever
the
like?
and then the
Did he
other
report back?
no, he went missing. And then the other dot, it like zoomed out of radar range.
You sure that's not fake or twisted a little?
It's not. That's
Yo,
the story. But
no,
what
the
they
pilot though. Yo, that takes some guts to like go up to an unidentified object. He was probably on his own as well.
I mean, he had radar contact. He had like he was talking to the base, like they were directing him and stuff.
That's still
But
scary.
I
What's
don't
this one? This one looks a little suspicious. The Phoenix Lights. That sounds interesting.
know. Ooh, read it.
It was a series of widely cited unidentified flying objects. That sounds completely fake because it said multiple. Oh, actually, hold on. If you look at the picture, it looks like one huge like flying saucer. Like it's like motherboard ships that are stereotyped.
Yeah.
It looks like one of those. The lights, flying. The Phoenix Lights are a series of widely unidentified flying objects or UFOs observed in the skies over the U.S. states of Arizona, Nevada, and the Mexican state of Sonora on March 13th.
That's actually kind of close to here. Like not super close, but
It's I know because
Phoenix is
like
not
just
too far away.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. What's this one?
But
Oh, this is an actual picture. Okay. The McKinville UFO photographs. They were taken on a farm near McKinville, Oregon, United States in 1950. The photos were reprinted in Life magazine and newspapers across the nation and are often considered to be among the world's most famous ever taken pictures of a UFO. That's an actual picture, though.
yeah, but
Look
it
at
could be a
McKinville
fake
UFO
picture.
photographs if you can. Look at that. I think that's not a flying saucer. That's something like that is something else.
It could be a faked picture.
That's bullies. Someone got on War Thunder. But I don't know. I think that's fake, but it's a possibility. This thing's like widely known, so that person's gotta be kind of smart to be able to fool that many people that they're being covered up.
If aliens did come, I feel like we'd have more than one person who saw them, right? Like there should be more than one account of an incident.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe this person. Okay, so as this person suspect, they reported it to the government or something like that, as they suppose they saw, and the government looks into it and they said there's a chance that they're right. Do you think they'd have to tell them to keep quiet or something? Like,
I don't know.
is that all?
I doubt it. I don't think.
I wouldn't tell the government also because
Oh,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
trust the government. Oh no, they're gonna.
No, no, no.
The birds work
But
for the bourgeoisie.
I know. Dude, I would I think I don't know if anyone's seen it. People like this. Someone saw the McKinville UFO thing. I'm sure there's plenty of sightings of people who think there are, but they're just totally inaccurate. Like something they saw in space. Well, it's probably something like
Well, and there are a string of UFO sightings, and I don't know if this is like correct or not. This is just based off of like my thinking
yeah.
and watching a few videos trying to explain it.
Okay.
The government was testing out a new spy plane. So
Oh, I heard.
the
Yeah, I've heard about it.
SR-91 Aurora,
Yeah.
I looked it up. People say it never existed and it's fake and none were built. But there are photographs of built SR-91s.
Yeah, I know. I think I've heard about that.
And
That's
like
kind of,
they
yeah,
could have been testing those and the government could have been testing planes and people just, weren't
didn't accept it.
informed about it because they're highly secretive.
Um, yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure I've heard about that. I just didn't like. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But like speaking of conspiracy theories, I mean, just hopping into another one. Do you think Jeffrey Epstein killed himself?
I don't know.
You don't. You, right now, if you can tell me, it's just you don't know the answer. I don't think you did.
I don't feel like I have enough information on that subject.
Do you not know too much about it?
I mean, I know that he did a lot of really, really nasty things to underage girls.
Yeah, I know. But here's the thing. It says that like if you look him up in general, it doesn't say the date he died. It just says cause ruled a suicide by
He
hanging.
he died in
But
prison. But what doesn't make sense to me, he was a very, very, very high profile uh convict, I guess
yeah.
for lack of a better word. So how is he not under suicide watch
That's a good question.
or under like how is he not under suicide watch if he killed himself? And if someone managed to kill him, how did they get in without being
Yeah, I know.
noticed?
First of all, was he in like? He was found lying dead on the ground with no response. So he's not. He's that's kind of
How did I don't know. That's kind of weird.
Jeffrey Epstein. If you see him for like the first time and have no context of who he is, he looks like a completely normal person.
He was a really, really rich man.
Yeah, I know. And then the man thought, "Hey,
Off
little
of
children, come to me."
Well, he had like a big sex trafficking thing.
Really?
He got a lot of money off that. That's nasty.
Yeah, I know, and that's completely dude. How much? That's definitely left in prison.
Mm.
Do you think
Yeah,
he was
definitely.
sentenced to? Do you think he could have been sentenced to death?
Depends what state.
I can look that up. What state was Jeffrey Epstein convicted in?
Yeah. Epstein was nasty though.
In 2008, Florida.
Oh, Florida. Yeah, I think they have the death penalty.
No, I think does Florida have the death penalty? I think they do. You're right. Capital punishment is a legal penalty. Okay.
Yeah, but they think Epstein could have been murdered by some of the people he was in cahoots with because they didn't want him to confess anything about them to get them in trouble.
Yeah.
And the people he knew, since he was very rich and powerful, the people he was friends with
they were also
had to be pretty rich and powerful.
exactly. So I'm pretty sure they all share like something in common though. In general, they neither. Here's the thing. They probably Actually, hold on. What the? Yo, Jeffrey Epstein had so many attorney, bro.
He was
Oh my
rich.
god.
Yeah, he had a lot
Dude,
of money.
imagine like how many you can only hire one lawyer, right? Just
I don't know. I'm not a law person.
yeah, I know I'm not either, but like it says he hired a bunch like an armada. Oh, it says his armada of attorneys, a Harvard professor, 5 Harvard professors, and 6 Yale professors.
Bro, how could you defend a guy like that? I don't understand.
Dude, that's really hard to argue against. That like, how would you be able to argue? Like, you couldn't say he was high or something. I don't think too many people who are high are gonna start a mass like sex trafficking scandal.
That's why he needed the best lawyers, and they didn't do anything.
It's not hard
But
to
I
argue.
mean, how could you
super hard to, exactly
like
you can't
choicefully argue for a guy like that?
in general, yeah, I know. How would you want like that's kind of morally wrong in
I
general?
think
Trying
he
to
killed
defend the
himself
guy.
before his trial, though. I think
That's
that's what people were
more.
really upset about because they didn't get the justice of him going on trial and receiving an actual punishment. He
Yeah.
just killed himself.
I think he's still alive. Just
Sure thing.
dude. Bro, I looked up a picture of all of his attorneys, and they fill up like half the courtroom.
That's crazy, dude.
Yo, imagine how much like, and he wasn't like a violent man though, was he?
Uh, I don't know, but he had a really, really big underground. We said it before, but
Yeah.
it's disgusting.
And didn't he get away with? He's been charged multiple times for it, hasn't he?
I don't know. I'm not very informed with Jeffrey
I thought
Epstein.
he's been informed. Like he had an island.
He
Bill
might have been able
Clinton.
to.
Bill Clinton apparently visited Epstein's island.
Yeah, no, Epstein had a lot of really, really high profile friends.
Yeah, but the
I
thing is,
don't think they knew about the underground trafficking thing, but
do people take? Do you think the government allows people to inherit his money?
mm, I don't know.
I wouldn't think so. I don't think it's a good idea to let them. Also, he did something pretty bad.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up though. It's pretty hard to. Once again, I don't know why anyone would try to argue against it or how you could put up an argument against it.
I don't know. The lawyers must have been paid a fortune, though.
Oh my god, dude, they probably got a crap ton of money. What do you
But,
think though is a really like popular debated conspiracy theory that's normally like tossed around and
well, I don't know, like, any, real ones that have any possibility. But do you think creatures like the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot
mm,
actually exist?
no, I don't think so. Actually, no. Hold on. There's probably I don't think the Loch Ness Bigfoot. I feel like has the slightest possibility of being real.
I don't
Okay,
know.
because you know how many animals are like the similar type of body to that guy, to like the way we stereotype it.
Yeah,
A big hairy like there's bears, there's gorillas, monkeys. That could be a huge mix of everything. It could be like a mutator or whatever. I don't know.
possibly, but how could something so huge be living in the forest for so long and we still
It's
don't have
probably
any
really.
traceable
We
evidence
haven't
it exists?
explored. Have we explored all of the jungles in like the
Kind
world?
of. Well, there have been plenty of sightings along many forests, and you could send full teams in there to go look for them. And I think
That's
they might have
really
done that, and they didn't find
imagine.
anything.
Or they found him and the government didn't say anything and they killed him. Boom. Conspiracy
Crazy,
theory.
man.
But dude, that would I just thinking about it in your head. Tell me how scary this sounds. You're on a hike on your own, and you see some 20, like 15-foot tall, hairy, crazy, strong beast. That
Joke's on
sounds
you.
scary.
I fear death. I don't go hiking by myself.
I know. I wouldn't go hiking by myself either,
To a forest, bro, you're asking to get murdered
bro. But that sounds so scary.
in
What
really
would you?
creepy circumstances.
The Loch Ness monster. I don't. What type of animal, like mutation or something, could that be? Like, what types of animals combined do you think that can make? I don't think anything.
I mean, they did a study to see what kind of animals lived in the Loch Ness Lake, I think it's called.
Yeah.
And they found that there are a lot of eels. So the things people saw that they thought looked like the Loch Ness monster
Yeah.
could just be eels.
Eels don't peek their heads out of the water.
I don't know.
Like you know the classic picture, like the black and white, the little like head.
Yeah, the black and white thing could be a log too.
Yeah, I know. That's what I think. There's 565 reports of this thing. What about how many Bigfoot sightings? I think
Oh,
Bigfoot. There's a small
Bigfoot has
possibility.
way more, and like they're in different places too.
I don't think there's multiple of them. I think there's only one.
There's kind of a lot actually.
Really?
Yeah.
2 men claim Bigfoot sighting in Ohio. Oh, it's a video, huh? I'm gonna watch this. What the heck? How does there? Whoa. Okay, that's sketchy.
Is it the gorilla thing? Does it look like a gorilla?
No. It's not a gorilla. It's a brown animal. It's standing. It's not a bear either.
Because there was a faked sighting, and it was just a dude dressed in a gorilla suit.
That's freaking hilarious. Are you serious?
I'm not kidding, bro.
Yo, this looks like someone dressed up, but I'm telling you right now, that shit. Oh my god.
But I mean,
Oh no, that's definitely a guy dressed in a costume.
yeah.
I want to send that to you. It's gonna be in your email, but whatever. That's so. You could totally tell it's a costume, bro.
But
Come on.
I don't know. It's kind of nice to believe that there's some creatures out there that we still haven't.
I
Some
know. Imagine
that
all
there are
the other
plenty of
like.
creatures that we haven't discovered, but some like massive creatures.
You know what? So we haven't discovered. Do you think we've never gone to the? Have we ever gone to the very bottom of the ocean? No, right?
Yeah, we have.
We have. Oh.
But there's still tons of parts of the ocean that we haven't explored.
Hmm.
So there could be like a lot of stuff out there.
I know. I'm sure, and the bottom of the ocean is also incredibly huge. I guarantee we haven't explored a quarter of the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, I
Dude,
doubt it.
I wonder how many things down there we would discover if we like actually spent time down there. But
Yeah.
that's crazy. I like to think about that, and like you said before, there's totally. I totally think there's like something incredibly dangerous or like crazy down like below the ocean.
Maybe.
Something like
I feel like
they're
we'd find evidence of it though.
Yo, you know what's really really scary? Like this doesn't sound like an animal people are scared of, but I'd be so scared of this. You know this huge ginormous squid?
The colossal squid,
It'll scare the crap out of me.
dude, they're creepy. I don't like them. I don't
Oh my
deal with
god. People have people like seen them in a submarine or something? Like,
I don't know. Possibly.
oh my god, those things sound
I
so
think
scary. I've
the
never
way we
ever.
discovered the colossal squid was a dead one washed up.
We did. Oh
Because
my
they
god, this
live
thing. Oh,
really deep.
just to get pictures of it scares me.
Creepy.
That thing is freaking huge. That thing could easily grab. Okay, that's definitely Photoshop. That's freaking ginormous. But
How big was it?
what? It's covering about like 60 yards of the beach. Oh,
Uh,
it says 160-foot giant squid. Oh, but it says hoax. So
dang.
yeah. Oh my god, I would not imagine if you saw one of those.
Oh, also, do you believe in dragons existing? Like, do you
No,
think
you're dumb.
dragons ever existed? No, they don't
No,
exist
I
today.
never, ever.
Do you think
No,
they ever
no.
did?
Nope, not once. What about ghosts, the paranormal?
Ghosts?
Do you think that stuff's real? I do. I totally do.
I like to believe it's not real.
I'm not gonna lie, because that stuff's scary. Like, and also they're not that like rare of a sighting. Also, like what people say, like those sightings come really often compared to like aliens, UFO sightings. Those
Yeah,
come
I don't
way.
know. I like to believe they don't exist for my own health.
I really like those crappy like Ghostbusters shows or whatever on
No, what do you mean?
Netflix and stuff. Those are all fake.
They're real.
On Netflix.
Yeah, where they
Well, then
find, bro, they
then ghosts are
investigate
real.
haunted houses, man. They're real.
Yeah, dude.
Are you
But I
telling
think
me?
there's like actual historic places though, like the little like what's that palace in Britain called? What's the name of that? Oh, Buckingham Palace.
I've never heard of it.
So there's like a little like I read a bunch of like books and seen documentaries on it though. Like the bottom, like the cellar area and stuff, where there's like abandoned like shackles and stuff like that. There's definitely ghosts down there. I've been dead to like, you know Anne Boleyn.
No.
You know, oh, she was the wife. Well, she got beheaded down there during like the I don't remember which war it was.
Oh,
But she got beheaded down there, and people say it's super cold down there and stuff like that. Do you think the White House is haunted with Abraham Lincoln or
No.
George Washington?
No.
What? No way.
If you had the opportunity, would you go investigate a haunted area, or quote unquote haunted area?
Okay, here's the thing. I think about this really literally. What's gonna happen to you? You're not going to get hurt.
No,
A ghost.
I would go if I had a whole crew of people and we all stick together.
I would as well. I would.
And I would only investigate in the day.
And in the day, exactly. I agree.
Yeah.
But one thing, if I went with the crew, I wouldn't be as scared as a normal person. Because if you think about it so literally, what's this figure of air, like, not a physical, like, thing gonna do to you? What's it gonna do? It's not gonna kill you. It's not gonna strangle you to death. It's not gonna, it's not gonna do anything.
I know.
But that'd be, I would totally do it.
Yeah, I'd go.
I would if I could have, like, and it'd be an experience crew. All that, like, ghost, like, tracking stuff, though, like, you know when people say, like, it's getting really cold somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff I think is fake.
Yeah. All right, well, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. If you made it this far, we really appreciate you. Like and subscribe is really appreciated. And this has been the Basement Boys Podcast. See you guys.
See ya.